All right, it's a new week, guys. The Washington Huskies are coming back home to play the Arizona Wildcats. Now, I couldn't tell you too much about the Arizona Wildcats because I don't follow the whole conference very closely, but I can give a basic idea of what's going on with them so far this year. They look like they're a pretty good team. They're coming off a bye week, which is somewhat intimidating because teams off a bye week are known to play better than they would any other week. So that is slightly concerning. And they seem to be a pretty good team. They're 3-1. They beat Central Michigan, Northern Arizona. They lost to Iowa, and Iowa's obviously a top 20 team at least. And Oregon State they beat last week, 37-32. And looking at the numbers and stuff, they seem to run the ball really well, which is something that Stanford did. And Stanford killed us with their running attack. So I'm concerned about what a guy like Nick Grigsby or Keola Antolin or Matt Scott could do if we give them the opportunity to pound the ball because their quarterbacks aren't very good. They actually have two quarterbacks, both of whom have split quarterback duties fairly evenly this year. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but they have Matt Scott, who's been bad this year. Nick Foles has been much better. I don't exactly know what the cause is of that, and I don't know who we're going to be playing this week. I assume it's Nick Foles because so far he's been much better. So obviously they can run the ball better than us. They have close to 300 more rushing yards in 4 games. In Well, they've only played 4 games and they have 300 more rushing yards than us. So that's trouble, but we do have a much better passing game. Jake Locker has been pretty much the one-man show for our passing game, and he's thrown for what, over 1,200 yards already, and their two quarterbacks combined have barely thrown 750. So we should be able to win that battle, but ultimately it's about our rushing defense versus their rushing offense, our passing defense versus their passing offense, and vice versa. So really, the defense last week, we did give up a lot of points. We did give up a lot of passing yards. I wasn't surprised by that because I don't think our defense is very good. And it pretty much went like I kind of sort of thought it would. So, this week, we got to sell out to stop the run much as we can. Hopefully, we don't see a repeat of that Stanford mess. Because last week I thought we did okay against the run. It was the pass we couldn't stop. And this week I don't have to be nearly as concerned about stopping the pass against Arizona, who really don't have a big play receiver. They have like 3 guys that are around 10, 15 catches. 4 or 5 guys actually, and they're all just making it. It's whoever's open kind of offense. They don't have a stud. I don't know if we have a stud either, but we have receivers that are closer to studs than they do. But again, if we can stop the run well, if the linebackers can step up their game, I I think we'll do well here because I think our offense is really good. I don't know specifically how good Arizona's defense is. Looking at the numbers, they seem to be pretty good, but nothing special. I mean, they gave up 27 to Iowa, which I guess isn't terrible, but they gave up 32 to Oregon State, but they also did a good job against, Central Michigan and Northern Arizona was a pretty good job as well. But our offense should be able to move the ball on them. Specifically, I don't know how. It doesn't matter how. If we're going to do it by running the ball, then we're going to do it by running the ball. If we're going to do it by passing the ball, then we're going to do it by passing the ball. I don't care. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm pretty confident that it's going to happen. And do I expect to win? Well, yes. It's at home. If we want to do something this year, we need to take care of business at home. We got Arizona at home this week. And then we have at home against Oregon, currently number 13 in the country. That's going to be tough, but we'll see how Oregon's looking at that point because that's a couple weeks away. We also have home against Washington State and California. California's fallen off the map. Now, if we can win those 4 home games, that's 6 wins. 6 wins might get us a bowl game. So if we take care of business at home, and from what I've seen so far, we are much better at home. So if we can find ways to take care of business at home, we may have a bowl game without ever having to worry about going on the road. Because, like I already said, I don't think this is a very good road team. I don't know if I see it. Maybe UCLA. I guess Oregon State's not anything special, and really Arizona State's not a world beater anyway. But I think we should take care of business at home, and it starts this week against Arizona, unranked team, 3-1. I think we can do it. I think it's going to be good. I won't be amazed if we don't pull it off, but I'm going to expect the offense to score. I'm going to expect the defense to find a way to stop the run, and hopefully we can get this win. So bow down to Washington. Going to be good tomorrow, but it's going to be a big turning point for our season, I think, on whether or not we're bowl bound. So see you guys later.